Well, it's coffee hour, guys. And I'm already shakier than a fucking fall leaf. But I'm also white as snow, too. I'll be honest, I think this is the whitest I've ever been in my entire life. When I was a kid, I used to spend like all my day outside. So I had like, my hair was like super blonde. Yo, what's up? My hair was like super blonde, and I always had like a tan to some degree. Or I was at least like redder, you know? But this is like as white as I've ever been. My shirt's gotta go. My mom gave me this. I think it's funny. You know, if I wear this, it causes more controversy than if I wear like a Donald Trump shirt or something. Yeah, my mom gave it to me. She just thought it was like cool. That's how like you can like that's so funny, right? She's just like, she was like thinking of me and she saw it and she's just like, oh, this is cool. So she gave it to me. I knew what everyone else was gonna think, but I was like, you know what? I think it's cool too. So I'll wear it. I think it's cool. It's like colorful, you know what I mean? It's bright. Yeah. Hey, my whole life, rainbows have always been about like gold and like magic and stuff. So I just like leprechauns. But no, seriously, I think it's like, Jesus, what? I can't like be like bright or something. I just thought I was like, bro, I'm so lit up, like I'm just like straight. I'm just like straight up like color now. Like I know what everybody assumes and thinks, but I don't really care. Am I doing anything for St. Patty's Day? Probably, I don't know. We have like decorations up, that's about it. When I was a kid, we used to do like, try and catch a leprechaun or something, you know? Or we would like have, like everybody wears green and stuff, right? Everybody wears green and, we eat like corned beef. I think on St. Patrick's Day, my family like eats corned beef and stuff. But I think things can mean a lot of things. It's like, I support everybody's rights, but I don't think that you have more rights than other people though still. It's like everyone has rights, but that doesn't mean that just because you're different, it doesn't give you like more rights or something, you know? But I support people's rights. So. But it doesn't mean that like you get any more or anything like that than anyone else. But no, like I was just like, dude, I'm like a fucking astronaut. You know, my other thought was, I was like, if you really want to just like keep people aware, wear a shirt like this. Everybody will like keep their distance from you. And more than like a shirt with like blood and guns all over it. Think about that for a second though. Isn't that kind of funny? Like if I wear a shirt. Oh, so the girls would pinch you, nice. Yeah, you wanna know I always did? It was like you could do like 2 pinches back or whatever, right? I would always wear like green underwear or something. And then I'd like show the top of my underwear and I'd be like, I'm wearing green. And then they'd say something like, it has to be visible. And I'd be like, no one said that. No one said it had to be visible. They just said you had to wear green. Oh, I bet you 99 doll hairs or whatever. Yeah, but think about this for a second. Like, I wore this, and it caused more controversy than me wearing like a shirt with like blood and guts all over it. It's weird, huh? Just like a shirt with a rainbow on it. Caused more controversy than like blood and guts. Like I said, it's my actual astronaut shirt because it's like keeps everyone away. I heard people like saying stuff about me. A bunch of people came on the stream or whatever. Some guy came on and was like saying stuff, but I heard someone walk by and like saying stuff. I was like, Jesus Christ. kind of funny just to wear it just for that. But no, my mom really did. Yeah, whatever I like. But yeah, I mean, I guarantee no one else is gonna like my tattoos. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, but I like them. They're just like fucked up, like me. So, but yeah, like I don't expect anyone else to really like my tattoos, but they don't have to. It's just like my tattoos are like fucked up. So I don't expect anyone else to like them. So I guess it's kind of like that. It's like I don't give a shit. But yeah, I went and did my whole workout. I did legs and shoulders in like 40 minutes. Dude, I'm losing strength on my squat though. Like my squat, I was stronger when I was bigger. Just like straight bigger. It was stronger. When I like just had more weight, had more mass. My squat was a lot stronger. Anyways, it's the start of the week, guys. This is the day where it's like we need to push like on Monday the most. I feel like it sets the pace for the rest of the week, you know? It's like how we treat today is gonna propel us into like how the rest of the whole week is, you know? So like today we really gotta, I mean, we already did it though. Like we did today good. Like I came on strong from like Sunday and like, I mean, I pushed through today pretty good. So I feel like it was a successful day so far. Pretty successful day. Yeah, just, you know, come here and sit in contemplation for a while. I need to be thankful. I need to always, I feel like at the end of the day when I come here, I need to like try to be thankful of whatever I can be thankful of. Just like, I need to always try to see like the brighter side of life, you know? Whatever I can be thankful of, whatever I can, somehow find comfort in. Yeah. Whatever I can find comfort in and like find peace and like have resolutions, you know what I mean? Like what I accomplished. Whatever I accomplished this last week, like I need to recognize what I did. I've lost like 5 pounds. I think that's a big accomplishment. Yo, thanks for the thumbs up. Lost like 5 pounds. What else? I've been getting out like every day. Been able to go to the gym every day. I climbed up into gold rank of my my gaming league. I was able to finish some animations. Yo, what's up, Xylan? What's up, man? We're just going over our resolutions that we had over this last like week. What did we accomplish, you know? What did I accomplish? What did I get done? I've been able to keep up with like all my my appearance, you know what I mean? Like I'm figuring out how to like slow down a little bit, not just, you know, have worry all the time and like fear of the future and fear of the unknown. You know, I'm working towards this idea where staying consistent in some sort of schedule can translate to some sort of consistency like outside of the schedule as well, you know? Because I get scared when I think about like getting out of my schedule or my groove. Like, Jesus Christ, life is so scary. Like, it really is just like the scariest thing possible. But it's like at the same point in time, I'm like fearless. It really is like the scariest thing, but I'm like fearless about it because it's like there's no way you can mess up. That's just life. It's like the only reason that you have fear is because you have the idea that you can like make a mistake, right? You have this idea you can make a mistake. Yo, what's up, Dontrell? How's it going, man? Just having a cup of coffee, talking about how scary life is, but for some reason I'm like super afraid of life, but at the same point in time, it's like I'm fearless because I know you can't make a mistake because life is the expression of everything. Life is genuinely the expression of everything, so you can't mess up. So I'm fearless about it, but it's been a minute. Yeah, I got gold in my gaming league. I made some new animations with AI. I got made fun of for wearing this shirt a bunch today. What else? Not much. Had family dinner, you know what I mean? But the biggest thing is I've kept on my schedule. It's just a rainbow shirt. My mom gave it to me. I think it's cool. I think it's cool, but when I was growing up, all rainbows meant was like magic and stuff, so you know what I mean? Somewhere along the way it changed, but anyways. But yeah, my mom gave it to me, so I'm just like, all right, cool, I'll wear it. I don't care. I was like, it fits me. But yeah, I mean, and now I'm just like trying to vent, you know what I mean? It's just a shirt, yeah. I'm trying to vent a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like, life is fear. I think almost the sense of life, this like sense of existence is fear because it's like we can mess up. But the thing is that those mistakes are somehow us. We are the mistakes. You know what I mean? Like genuinely, we as like living things, like life is a mistake kind of, which means that it has curiosity, it has wonder, yeah. You know, and it's like, but so that makes life kind of fear though, because the only reason that we fear is because of mistakes that we can make. But like I said, it's so weird because at the same point in time, I'm fearless, right? I'm like fearless because I have this idea that like you can't actually mess up because life is the expression of everything. Life is the expression of all that can happen. So no matter what happens, you'll end up in the same place as everything else, which means that you can't make a mistake because technically you'll end up in the same place as everyone. You know what I mean? So it's like at the same time, it's like it gives you this notion of courage, this idea that you can prevail because you feel comfort all of a sudden. All of a sudden life has comfort to it. It has this idea of knowledge and this idea of growth and experience. And you can feel these sort of lines like a guitar string, and then you can play music, and then you can sing, right? Life is full of mystery, it's full of wonder, it's full of you know, fear. It's also full of fear, full of a lot of fear. I think that's root. That's like what life is. It's just like basic fear, but because there is fear, it means that there's structure, which means that, you know what I mean? Like, you can't mess up. You are gonna be what you're gonna be. Like, you're gonna be yourself, and it's like, don't don't be afraid of telling anybody who you are. Like, you know, don't be afraid of telling anyone who you are. Yeah, I know. I'm wondering what's going to happen in 10 years too. You know what I mean? Where am I going to be? Am I still going to be on YouTube doing like these vlogs and whatever else? Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I've done like, I can tell everyone what I've done. I've done like construction. I've done like a bunch of other stuff, you know, like, but what am I going to do? And like, what am I going to do in 10 years? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm going to do in 10 years, man. It freaks me out. I have no idea where I'm going to be. So yeah, I totally get that, man. Yeah, I get it too. You just got to get there, dude. Once you're there, like you'll have it, like you'll have gotten there, you know what I mean? Like the thing that I think is kind of scary is like thinking about it all at once. You know what I mean? I think a lot of that is just like thinking about it all at once. But it's like, it's going to take time. Like a year is still a long amount of time, you know what I mean? And 10 years is a really long amount of time. Even for people that are 100, they've only done that 10 times. It's like 10 years is a long time. It's going to take a while for us to get there. You know what I mean? Like I think that fear itself like a lot of it stems from like trying to think like instantaneously. Yeah, it's like if we can instantly get there, like that's where fear comes through, you know what I mean? It's like if we just like could get there instantly, then that's what makes us afraid. But it'll take time, and when you're there, you'll have gotten there. You know, like you'll get there. You'll get there. So yeah, man, I totally get that as well. Just like shit. Like I feel like I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna need like the system, you know what I mean, to like take care of me or something when I get older. Like I'm not gonna have enough. Like for this retirement and all the stuff that everybody's doing, dude, I'm not gonna have enough for that. Like I wonder what the hell am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like I totally get it, man. 100%. You know what I mean? And I've tried everything to like make it so that I could have like a stable future. You know what I mean? Like I tried going to school, I tried working, I tried all this stuff, and it like just didn't work out for me. It was like none of it worked out for me, you know what I mean? So I tried running away. I tried, I don't know, like living on the street even. I just thought like I'm gonna end up there. Why don't I just try it out? So you know what I mean? Like I slept. One time I ran away into the city. I don't know if I ever told you this. I've told other people on the channel. I just ran away, dude. I didn't want to do any of this anymore. So I just ran away. Yeah, we just gotta get through it, yeah. I just ran away, dude. I was like, walking around with all the homeless people or whatever, you know what I mean, in the city, and like I slept in an elevator. I had a bike that I would just ride around everywhere, go and get free drinks and stuff like that at gas stations and whatever. Like I slept in an elevator during the night because I was just trying to get away, man. I was scared. Yeah. I just figured I was gonna end up like with no money, so I was gonna try to just go and do it. And it was like I was totally like I was kind of mad too, you know. Like I was kind of mad that it was like, you know what? Making money is hard. It's like you are competing against other people, and everybody's putting their life into this. Like everybody is putting like everything they have into like making money. Everybody's putting everything they have into it, and it's like, you know what? I just can't compete. Like. It's cutthroat. It's like a fight. Like making money is like seriously like going into a fight where you're working and like competing with other people, like Lord of the Flies, like everyone's trying to kill each other. You know what I mean? And it's like, who's the best? Who's the best? Who's the best? Who's the best? And it's like, you know what I mean? What if I'm not the best? What if I'm just okay, right? What if I'm just okay? I'm not the best. What am I supposed to do? What are all the people who are just okay supposed to do, you know? Like, that's just me. Like, I'm okay. I'm not the best or whatever, you know? I'm just okay. So, like, when all these other people are, like, competing for, like, all this money and whatever else. And it's like, Jesus Christ, I don't want that to be my life at the same time. You know, it's sad. This world is very, like I said, it goes back to what we just said. It's scary. You know what I mean? But in the end, maybe there's comfort in the knowledge that it is just all people, and maybe you can reason with them, you know? Same, bro? Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm just okay, dude. I totally get it, man. 100%, Don Trelli, 100% get it, dude. Like, who are, like, all these amazing people, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't compete. I can, like, drive a car, you know, and, like, not wreck, but that's like as good as that's like as good as it gets, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna crash into everything or whatever, but like, for real, what are all the okay people supposed to do or whatever, you know? So, yeah, think of this shirt the same way my tattoos. It's like, no one else has to like them, but they're just fucked up. You're 19 and just worried about life. Well, okay. Well, let's talk, dude. Like, listen to what I'm saying. Like, this is what I think. Like, as I, you know, talked about all of that stuff, going back to like fear again. We started off with fear, then we told a story about humanity, then we made our way back to fear. But maybe, just like how I said, there's comfort. There's comfort because it's just life, and life can't mess up. Life will be whatever it's gonna be. And whatever it is true. Whatever it is true. That's comfort in that, because you're true. You exist, and you're stable. No matter what anything else says, you exist and you're stable. So maybe the fact that it's like all these people competing for money and like trying to be better than everyone else so they can make more money, like maybe what we need to focus on is it's just people. Like, maybe people have compassion, you know? Maybe people really can help other people out. Like, maybe if we ever get into that spot, maybe there is help. You know what I mean? Maybe we can talk to these people. Maybe we can tell them that it's like we've tried all these things and it's, guess what? It just hasn't worked out for us or whatever. And it's like, you know what? Like, I just can't go and compete, like, for the life of me, for just other people, for like some piece of bread. Yeah, like maybe it is just people, and maybe we can talk to them, and maybe we can ask for help, and maybe they'll help us, because in the end, it is just people, you know? So maybe it's just like we said, you know, we're afraid because we can make a mistake, but that's just life, that's just fear. Maybe life is just truth, which means that we can't make a mistake actually, because no matter what you do, you're gonna be true. And then, so there's people in this world. People promote fear because it's like the idea of competition, but maybe at the end of the day, it is just people. And so we have the ability to communicate and work out our problems with them. We just have to make sure that we're always communicating, right? So if there's one thing that we can work on, Dontrell, you and me, because it sounds like we're in the same boat, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I can't afford anything. Like, I pay for like a cup of coffee and that's it. Like, I don't buy anything, man. There's people out there that are buying stuff and buying whatever. Like, most things that I have are given to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't buy anything. You know what I mean? Like, nothing I have is like what I buy. It's like what people give to me. Because it's like, they're just like, you don't have, they're like, you don't have anything. So they give it to me, you know what I mean? I just work with what I have. You know what I mean? Glasses given to me. Shirt given to me. Shoes given to me. Right? It's like, so we just need to work with like always being able to communicate, because maybe what we actually have is a special relationship in this world where what we have to do is try to communicate with everybody. Yeah, I can't spend any money on anything either. Like I said, the only thing I buy is like a cup of coffee. That's it. Can't afford anything else. I don't buy anything else. Everything else is just given to me or whatever, but so yeah, like I don't ever buy any, like I said, I don't ever buy anything. I want to stay in shape because I feel like it's really important, you know? I feel like it's super important to stay in shape. And so I told myself, if I go to the gym, I can go get a cup of coffee, because it's like, it motivates me, because I enjoy it, you know? I enjoy drinking it or whatever. So Yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully I said something. Yo, what's up, Samantha? What do you like? What do you like more, Samantha? This or this? You think you like the look with the glasses? 145 and trying your hardest to gain weight? Well, let me tell you something, dude. I grew up, when I was a senior in high school, I weighed I weighed like 115 pounds. And like, let me tell you something. Like the heaviest I got was 215, but the heaviest my squat was 315, right? So my squat got up to 315 pounds, but it was also the heaviest I've ever been. I don't like the weight, dude. Even though it's like I can lift more, like if I have more body weight, you know what I mean? If I have more body weight, like I can lift more, but I don't like it. I'd rather be skinnier. I'd rather be smaller and lift less, to be honest. I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Dontrell does, because yeah, his thing is the Pillsbury Doughboy. Or I look like him with my stomach, dude. I hate my stomach right now. But yeah, what do you like better, Samantha? The no glasses or the glasses? Do they make me look smart? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Dontrell, just like my experience, man, is I would always rather choose to be skinnier than like be bigger. It's like you don't understand how much like having weight. Yeah, dude. Well, I'll tell you what I did. Okay, this is a process I went through. You know what I mean? Like I'm like okay size. You know what I mean? Like I'm like filled out, right? Or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I'm like filled out. I'm not cut or anything right now, but like what I had to do to gain weight, and I was always like the smallest my senior year in high school. You want to get up to 180? Yeah, my most fit phase was I was 185. I'm like 5'11". I'm like 5'11", and like 185 was like my perfect weight. Right now I'm 195. But you have to take creatine. So like I went to the nutrition shop. This is when I was into bodybuilding, this is all I'd spend my money on. I would take creatine. I buy fish oil, creatine, protein, and pre-workout. And I would take, I would eat every day like eggs, potatoes, fried potatoes, elk, like whatever kind of meat you can get. You know what I mean? Fried chicken all the time, rice in a rice cooker, like make fajitas. Like I had a ton of chicken and like a bunch of elk too. But you just got to make sure that you do all that stuff and you're eating like enough. Buy a bunch of potatoes and fry potatoes, fry some eggs, and just have eggs and potatoes as much as you can. You know what I mean? And make sure you're taking your protein. Make sure you're taking your fish oil. Make sure you're taking your creatine. I took creatine during the workout. Yeah, Presley was also big into bodybuilding as well. So he can probably give you some advice, but I know it's coming from a smaller guy. Like I totally get that. Like you want to gain weight, but just understand it's going to take like 10 years, man. Like it took me a long time. Like I started lifting when I was like 16 or something like that. And I didn't really get to like 190 until I was like 25 or something. So you just have to go to the gym and keep going and make sure that you stick to a routine. Yeah, like get creatine, get fish oil, get protein, take the creatine, take your protein. All the bottles will have instructions on them, right? Make sure you go to the gym Monday through Friday. This is my routine. Monday was always legs and shoulders. Tuesday is cardio and abs. Wednesday is like chest and triceps. Thursday is cardio and abs. Friday is like back and biceps. And then Saturday you can do whatever you want, and Sunday you can do whatever you want. But just do that for like 10 years. Like it sounds like a long time, man, but like I did it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not like huge or massive, but it's like I'm filled out. Well, flavors, whatever you like, it doesn't matter. The flavor doesn't matter or the thing, but it does help if you get like flavors you enjoy. Like it'll motivate you to go to the gym. Like I always tell everybody, like buying the supplement stuff will just help you go to the gym because it's like you want to use your stuff, you want to use your supplements, so it like gives you motivation in a bottle, kind of, you know. But the flavors I recommend is whatever you like, dude. That's totally up to you. Everybody gets, and that's how everybody is in the gym world. They'll go to the GNC or whatever, the GNC store, the supplement store, whatever you have, and just go through and be like, yeah, I like that. I like that flavor. And just get that so that every time you're taking it, you enjoy it. You're trying to get yourself addicted. You want to get addicted to supplements and stuff like that. Like this isn't anything that's like crazy, like out there or whatever. I'm just telling you to get like creatine, protein, fish oil. You know what I mean? Pre-workout. You got to be careful with the pre-workout is the one thing you got to be careful with. Yeah, Jay Cutler. Yeah, he always told everybody, yeah. 5'8" 320, yeah, for sure. He always told everybody he was stronger. I saw one of his videos once. He was like, I have to be stronger than all you guys because you guys have more places to put it or something like that. He's like, I have to work harder, is what he said. But so yeah, just get all that stuff and get whatever flavors you like, dude. Like that's what I recommend. I mean, and then just never quit. Just never quit. Just always go for the rest of your life. You know, just make a habit out of it. It'll be like the highlight of the day for you. It is for me. Like my highlight of the day is like today I went and like, you know what I mean? Like got starry-eyed, like pushing up enough weight to like make me black out or whatever. Now it kind of gets on your nerves. What do you think about Lee Priest? Have you ever seen that guy? He's smaller too. He's all tatted up. I think did he ever win? I don't know. You know who Lee Priest is, right? He's there. The bodybuilding community is all over my TikTok. Like, where I get all my bodybuilding information is on TikTok. Maybe, hey, Dontrell, also follow a bunch of bodybuilders on TikTok. TikTok is, in my opinion, the number one, like, influencer kind of place. Watch out for steroids, though. Like, everybody on TikTok uses steroids. But I do think it is a good place for motivation. Lee Priest is cool. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He has a pretty, like, he curses like a sailor and whatever, you know what I mean? But he's pretty cool. But yeah, Dontrell, get TikTok if you don't have it and like follow all the fitness influencers on TikTok. Just realize like you can get strong and it like you'll have less problems if you can do it without steroids. A lot of people use steroids, but you'll have less problems if you can do it without them. Classic physique, look like Arnold, yeah. Do you know who the Trend Twins are, Presley? Have you ever seen them? I thought they were funny. I used to watch them all the time. I used to watch the Trend Twins, Mike O'Hearn, if you know who Mike O'Hearn is. He would always post, dude, like straight up wild posts, dude. Mike O'Hearn does. I followed the Trend Twins, Mike O'Hearn, and Sam Sulek. If you guys know who Sam Sulek is, he's like a guy who's just getting into bodybuilding, but he's doing it competitively or whatever. He takes steroids and stuff, but he's still is motivating and everything like that with what he says, you know what I mean? He posts motivational videos all the time. So I think he's a good guy to follow. Sam Sulek, the Trend Twins, and Mike O'Hearn. And then if you follow them on TikTok, then you'll just randomly get bodybuilding stuff all the time. And it'll just motivate you. It'll just motivate you like all the time when you scroll through TikTok. It'll just like, I wish I was at the gym, just like lifting. It can be fun. It can become like a fun like club, you know what I mean? Where it's like you can just feel like everybody's there just to like do their thing. Like it's a place of meditation, you know? It's a place of meditation. It's a place of like Oh, you got the muscle mags for years, nice. Yeah, have you ever seen Sam Sulek stuff? He's new though. He's only like 20 something, if that. But he's like just started competing and everybody likes him. He's like pretty popular. You should look him up, Presley, if you don't know who he is. He's probably like the most popular young bodybuilder today. Sam Sulek. SAMSULEK. No, not him. Yeah, you should look him up. If you've never heard of him. He's just like the kid. He's like the guy that all the bodybuilders, this new generation, this like kids generation, that's who they all like. So I'd say look him up, like, yeah, like see what all like the kids nowadays are into, you know. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good guy. He goes fishing and stuff. Actually, he'll like go fishing and like talk about life and like talk about like he's like, I need to like focus on my lifts. He's like getting stronger all the time and like finding that motivation just to push myself and not cheat, you know, whatever it takes. I know Arnold's thing was always like, if you have to, cheat. He said if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. I know Arnold said some stuff like that. He was like, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. Which all he meant is like at the end of the lifts, just like if you only can do it like halfway, then do it. Did I watch the Joe Weider movie? No. I've watched Arnold's movie though. Wait, is that the Joe Weider movie? I don't know who Joe Weider. Yo, what's up, Frog? Yeah, I watched the Arnold movie where he talks about his career and stuff. I thought it was good. He's like sitting there smoking a cigar. He's like he's like a guy that everybody knows for fitness, and he's like smoking a big old cigar or whatever. He has animals at his house now and stuff. He like has ponies and all these things. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has a movie on Netflix. It's like a documentary flick or whatever about like him like bodybuilding. I watched it because I was like trying to get some more motivation, you know. You like Tom Hanks more? I was always a big Sylvester Stallone guy. That was Pumping Iron. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that one then, Pumping Iron. But I was always growing up, I loved the Rocky movies. I even named my dog Rocky. I have a dog right now, his name's Rocky. Because I love the Rocky movies so much. Six like, nice. Yeah, so I loved Sylvester Stallone, like growing up, all the Rocky movies. Dude, just that idea of just like becoming the champ, dude, and like all that work. But like, and somehow he always pulled it out, dude. Especially in that first movie when he was like seriously just in the gutter. Yeah, dude. How he just like rose, dude. And like that scene of him like running up those stairs, it's iconic. Walking streams where I walk my dog. Yeah, I would. I used to do walking streams, but it's just so cold out right now. Just so cold. Stallone's your favorite more than Arnold? Hey, did you ever watch Arnold in the what is it, like the Predator movies, and he like has to kill the alien or whatever that comes to Earth? I like some of Arnold's like sci-fi like funny movies, but they're like kind of sci-fi at the same time. Or like he like did that one like Attack on Mars or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Where he like goes to Mars and he has to like fight everybody on Mars. Arnold's done some like really out there films. Like Stallone's kept it pretty much like, yeah, I'm doing like action movies, you know what I mean? Like kind of stuff. I like Stallone stuff, but Arnold's stuff is like, he does some weird movies. He was Mr. Freeze in like the Batman movie with like George Clooney or whatever, wasn't he? It was George Clooney and Robin. George Clooney was Batman and there was a Robin, and then like I think that's who it was, right? And then Arnold Schwarzenegger was like Mr. Freeze. You only know him as the Terminator? Yeah, he's done a lot of films. He's done a lot. He's in like an Alien versus Predator movie. He's in like some Martian films. Like he's in a bunch of weird ones. He's in a bunch of them. Bunch of films. Conan the Barbarian. Have you ever seen Conan? He does that. Yes, Batman. Yeah. Mr. Freeze. Him and like Poison Ivy are like hooking up or whatever, right? That's funny. But yeah, he's like, also, if you haven't seen Conan the Barbarian, you gotta watch that one. He like punches a donkey and kills it in that show. There's like one scene he gets like super drunk or something like that. And he like goes outside and he starts laughing in Conan the Barbarian. And like Arnold, like, he's like laughing so hard he like punches a donkey and it kills it. Or what, it kills it or something. It just like drops over dead. Yeah. You'll pick Sly? Gotcha. Sly Dog, eh? Rambo. I like Rambo too. I'm kind of a nerd, man. I'm a nerd. I like all that fantasy stuff. So that's probably why I like Arnold so much. Just because he did all that like wacky out there fantasy like films, That's just a nerd in me. But yeah, if you Mysterious Frog, if you haven't seen Conan the Barbarian, you got to see that sometime. You got to watch it. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna head out. So, hell yeah, Rambo, yeah, the boatman. He's like, you're the boatman, stay with the boat. He's like, no, no. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go, guys. It's been a while. We had a pretty good one tonight. Sometimes we have good ones. Sometimes we have really good streams. But yeah. I'll see you guys later, okay? Maybe tonight, I don't know. Sometimes I get back on again late at night at my house, so. Anyways, bye. Have a good night or a good morning, whatever. Bye.